friends, welcome back to my channel Overspace. Hope you all are doing good. So here I come with the most awaited video which is my house tour. Friends, my house is about 3.5 years old and we are a family of 7 members. Right now all the silence that is there in my house is because there's nobody at home, and I am more than willing to take you around my house, show you the different systems, organizing systems that I have in place, some things that really make it convenient even for my family members to access. And that's how, let me tell you, my house stays organized for a very long period of time. So friends, for all of you who are new home buyers and are ready to get their interior work done, I'll share with you a few tips here and there that might come handy to you as well. Well friends, this is the entrance of my house. This is the shoe rack and the little drawer system that I have here. But before that, on this door I have this little hook which I use to keep my milk coupon bag. So in the morning in the night we keep the bag here, and morning when the milk is received we get it inside. So this hook comes really handy for that. So we wanted to have Lord Ganesha in the entrance. However, it was not very possible to keep Ganesha on top of the shoe rack. Ideally, we did not prefer that. So we ended up having this with a little gap over here away from the shoe rack. We have this stool here for us to be able to sit down and wear our shoes. So we have two sides to the shoe rack. Towards this side is for my in-laws and my kids, and towards here is for me and my husband. The reason why I had the kids and my in-law shoes towards the other side is because the stool will come on the way, and I was very sure that they may or may not be willing to access that side of the rack, keep it back in place, etc. But because there's nothing hindering here, it's very easy for them when they come from outside or when they have to go out to just pull this out, wear the shoes and leave. And as soon as they come back, as a habit, all my family members, they come back and keep the shoes back in place. Now I have some drawer systems here. Let me show them to you one by one. Now towards this side of the drawer, I have an umbrella handy. My curtain holders go here. There's some aromatherapy stuff kept right here. I have a torch handy. We have a power backup. We don't really need one, but I don't know, I just feel like there should be one. Now I have kept a pen here because every time there's somebody who comes for making a payment or a courier comes, we need to sign. So I like to keep a pen handy right across. A spare of house keys and my car keys go here. Now out here is the milk coupon. Now friends, as I told you that the door here has the hook for the milk bag. So it's very easy that we take out the milk coupons, put it in the bag and keep it back in the fridge keep it back in the door right behind me. Now friends, you will be surprised to see some chalk pieces lying here. When every morning when we put the rangoli, taking out a piece of chalk from here, going out and putting the rangoli is very convenient. That's the reason why most handy things are kept over here towards my right side drawer. Now in this drawer here are some of the sports stuff that we just grab and go. Shoe polishes and the shoe brushes are kept right here. Now over here are some of the decorative candles, etc. that I choose to keep. So friends, this was about the drawer system in my entrance. Let me now take you around the house. So as we move on, this, as you can see, is the drawing room. It's a very simple drawing room. There's nothing much fancy about it. In this corner, we chose to have this bookshelf. Friends, books not only make a very good display. It talks a lot about your choices, your lifestyle, and it also talks a lot about you as an individual for the kind of a book that is displayed in your bookshelf. Trust me friends, this is one of the best ways ever you can use to decorate your own house. However, this rack is very central. You must have seen in a lot of videos I have mentioned this. This rack is very central to the house. Now I have some storage system here. The reason why I have it here is because I wanted my family to be able to access some of the very little things on a day-to-day basis that is needed. Now if anybody needs a battery, if anybody needs a medicine, or if I have to keep the old newspaper bag, I'll show you that old newspaper bag. We know that this is the one place. Let me show. This is the bookshelf. I have used some small decorative pieces here and there. This you have seen in the video, all things small. So all the smaller things of the house are kept right here. Now here down below are some photo albums. Up here, this is a little junk box that is here. Whatever which is unsorted goes right here, and old newspaper go here. So I make sure that on a monthly basis, on the first Sunday of every month, I dispose of the newspapers and any other junk that doesn't need to be around. Now right here is the medicine rack. So friends, this was the bookshelf and the accessible rack. And now here is something I want to show all of you. Now friends, if you notice, this painting is not directly on the wall. What I have done is I have taken a curtain rod, taken two very fancy ends to the curtain rod and tied the painting to the rod itself. That way I can change a painting if I want to the next time, and I don't have to worry about nailing it again and the nails not being aligned, etc, etc. So this is a good way you can try to implement this. Moving towards here. Now as you can see, my intercom and the land phone are right here. So I have used this little thing to store, to hold this piece of paper. I know it's a little shabby, but I have used this little piece of paper to store all the important numbers like the security, maintenance, the Dhobi, clubhouse, etc. So this stays right here. So just in case I'm not around, my family members know where they will find the most necessary numbers. Let me take you around to the balcony. Now friends, this here is a little garden that I have. There's not much of plants that I have. I plan to have some things here going forward. So I have this stand which is stored here. It becomes easy to clean it up. Now out here is where my clothes drying system is. So I have this pull out clothes rod. So I put the clothes here to dry, and when it is not needed, it just goes right in. It's from a brand called Bonita. Very good ones. I have been using this for the last 3.5 years, and you'll find this all over my house. I like to keep all the clips in a little basket here. Now this is something interesting. If there's lack of space, so you can use one of these folding ones, put your clothes in hangers and use it. So when there are no clothes to dry, the hangers are kept right here, well organized. Let's get back in, and let me now show you my TV unit. So friends, that's my TV unit. It's a very minimalistic one. So I have some more books here. I have my magazines and newspaper there. and some decorative pieces here and there. So it's a very simple one, nothing complicated. But there's something I want to show all of you here. So I have used a plate drying rack here, so to keep all the magazines and stuff neatly organized. They just stay here very beautifully, and because it's wooden, it goes well with the overall aesthetics of my house. Let me now take you. So friends, this is my dining area. That is my puja, the crockery unit, the other two bedrooms, and there's one bedroom across that side. Now let me show you what I have on my dining table. So I always keep a few biscuits here handy. There's some muesli right here. My husband likes to have muesli in the morning and leave for the office. So it's very handy. If like he has a cup of milk there, he can always grab his own muesli. There's some fruits that are here in this tray. So this is all I like to have it on my dining table. I don't like to keep sauce bottles, pickles, etc. We don't use them every day any which ways. Even if by chance we need it on a regular basis, we go grab it from the kitchen and put it here. So I don't like to have all those things cluttered. This is all I like to keep on my dining table. And this is my crockery rack. You have seen it in one of my previous videos. So I have the crockery arranged with these organizers. They make it very accessible. I use drawer dividers here as well. Now, friends, this is the room for my in-laws. We have plenty of storage there. Now let me first take you to my kids' room. This is my kids' room. This is the study unit and the storage. Now friends, to optimize space, we had to use a sofa cum bed. So this gets pulled every single night when they have to sleep. Rest of the day it's folded. It gives them ample space to play around here. This is not a very big room, but it's very, very accessible. It has a lot of storage that it can take. I keep my linen here. I have used a part of my son's cupboard to keep the linen. So this is the view from this side of the house. Let me now show you and this is the puja unit. Now this, friends, is the master bedroom. This is also my study. So we have sliding closet units. So we did not paint the entire wall. I ended up doing just a small portion of it and hang a few photos there. We have very, very small bedside tables. I'll just show you that. I did not want anything big. First of all, there was no space around the two sides. I could accommodate just this much. I needed easy cleaning. So this is how I ended up putting it on the wall. And friends, I think the more I have a space next to me, I'll end up probably stuffing more and more things. So this is all I needed and this is all I got done. There's an adjoining balcony here. This is where all the everyday stuff is. I like to keep some change handy. So this is something that I have done to utilize the space in this corner. Now I ended up making these three little shelves here. That allows me to keep the extra bags that I use, and I wanted them to be handy. So friends, this is my study unit or the home office. Out here I keep all the extra stationery items. So you have the pens here that I have arranged in this kind of a lazy Susan. So I have some chalks and stuff. There are some other things here. A lot of extra keys are kept here in this kind of a drawer unit. Out here is all the files. Now this is the command center. Coming a bit down is where this is my side of the table. This is my drawer. I have my diaries and all these other important stationery items handy. Now this first drawer is the junk papers drawer. This is what I sort out on the first of every month. Rest of the stuff. Some of the diaries. Now this is my husband's drawer. Any courier, I keep it here. He comes back from office and keeps his wallet and watch and all of it right here. So I try my best to keep the table clutter free. Now this is the laundry basket. Not the laundry basket where the clothes have to go out for a wash, but when the clothes are done washing, I keep them here before the dhobi comes here, and it goes for ironing. Well friends, I try to keep the decor of my house as synchronized as possible. So when it's blue, I like to use all the blues. Now this hook is where all of the grab and go sports items are here. There is the swimming necessities. There are these two badminton rackets here, the yoga mat. We don't use hooks to keep the used clothes. We take them in the hanger and put it outside to dry. Now this is my bedside table. Most important stuff is here. Now because sometimes my phone needs an extra bit of charging, I keep this permanently here so that the cord doesn't fall down. I have kept this, otherwise it would just end up falling here and it will damage. Let me now take you to the kitchen and to the utility. The kitchen, you must have seen it plenty of times in my videos. There is all the storage here. The cups are right here. The most accessible things are over here. All my containers go there. My electrical appliances. My pantry unit. So I use this rod here to keep some of these items. This here is the utility. It's a very non-glamorous part of my house. The soap unit. This is where the utensils cleaning happens in my house. We keep it here to dry. Today is a bit cloudy friends, otherwise the sunlight falls directly on this. It dries up my utensils really fast. There's this garbage bin dispenser here. Two dustbins. Now as I told you, this stand is all over my house. This is to keep all the kitchen cloth handy. Now here I have put a few hooks to keep this clothes stand, which I need only once in a while, especially during the rains, and the ironing board. This is the utility storage. Now friends, I couldn't really close it because there's a duct behind, and these shelves that you see are detachable. So if anybody needs to access the duct, we just need to pull out the shelves and they can go and access it. Now out here I have put this little garbage bin here. Sorry for the lighting. To keep all the brooms. Now this hook here has the mop. This is the milk coupon bag. Now friends, here I have attached a rod where I have kept these two. I have used these hooks. This is the pocha ka kapda or the mop. So this is a very handy piece of advice I can give you, to use a towel dot for this purpose. This is the utility area. There is this extra slab. Friends, when I did my tall unit, a little piece of granite that was left over here, I had to get it cut to get the tall unit done. So a little piece of granite that was left, I have used this here to keep all these extra washed utensils, etc. It really comes handy sometimes. So when I come back from the market, or when groceries come and I'm not in a mood to set it, I don't have to block my platforms for that. I get the bags here and I just keep them here, and the next morning I set them up. My cylinders are right here. There's a connection that goes into the kitchen. Now if you have seen my budgeting video, this is the box in which I keep money handy. I like to keep tissues and the rubber bands handy here. I generally have the platform slab empty. I don't like having things here. At any point of time, I can see any place inside my house. I am always aware of what is going on, which is, I think, very, very important. So we are back into the living room. Now there's something I want to show here. If you notice, most of my shelves, the bookshelf and that unit, the shoe rack, the crockery rack here, most of these shelves have a little gap from the floor. I did not touch anything down the skirting level. I don't even have those little stainless steel kind of legs to any of these things. That's because I wanted easy cleaning. I felt that the moment it touches the ground, and if the mopping and cleaning is not done properly, there are very high chances that it will leave stains around the shelves. There's one thing that I will show you here. Now this is a sofa cum bed. Now as you know that we have 3 rooms and all the 3 are occupied, so whenever there are guests who come, kids end up being there. We pull that out, kids sleep there. The elders who come, they end up occupying the kids' room. This is how we optimize the space. Now the bed here is a pull-out bed. This is a pull-out bed, friends. So it comes up to 3 feet level. So just in case there are way too many number of people, that we pull this out and the kids sleep here, and we utilize the other 2 beds there. Friends, when it comes to home decor, brass items, paintings, Indian art, flowers, these are my personal favorites. I keep changing the decor once in a while to get that nice fresh feel, to make the house feel like a home, nice and cozy. And friends, when it comes to the cleanliness of the house and the home organizing aspect, I make sure that I do it with my own 2 hands rather than depending on the maid help, because this is my house and at the end of the day, I have to keep it the way I think it is suitable. Friends, I feel that the mantra to an organized home is to have systems that are suited to your household. You might see plenty of videos, you might see plenty of blogs that have articles written on home organizing. You know what is best for your house. I have done that same thing and it works fantastically for me. So friends, this was my home tour. I really hope you liked it and you got a few ideas from my home. If you have something that you want to share, what you do in your house and it can benefit me, please don't forget to put it in the comments box. Thanks a lot for watching, friends. I really hope you have a good, organized and happy life. And until the next time, as I always end, be organized, be productive and be happy. Bye-bye.